Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining has embarked on a $3 billion.
Walk on, people. Walk on. Richard Currie, let me tell you something. For you to deprive the people them in Maroon town.
Morning, good morning. Guys, me there a while ago. Me don't want to go live, but me can't go live. Can't bother with the live, you know. Breakdown a while ago, guys. Guys, when me look at the whole situation of what go on in Jamaica, me I tell you, say, anybody not have a heart? Me I tell you, as much as me come on social media, and me say, yo, someone will just sick me stomach more time. You see the one when you warming and the frag mouth one of him? Yeah. Yo, trust me. People, them man, they are just bullying at the House of Parliament and me. Yo, me not like a bully, bro. Me not like a bully. Anybody if you try bully me, brother, you better you talk me in my mouth more than bully me, brother. Me not like bully.
Trouble Turn Up TV. The struggle is real.
Nobody can cross it. It's only who understands it.
Welcome back to Trouble Turn Up TV. Yes, the place where facts drop fast, stories shake the nation, and nothing slide past week. You don't know. Big up to all my viewers, big up to my subscribers. If you are new here, don't forget to like, share, and jump to the comment section. Yes, man, you don't know.
Morning, good morning. Guys, me there a while ago. Me don't want to go live, but me can't go live. Can't bother with the live, you know. Breakdown a while ago, guys. Guys, when me look at the whole situation of what go on in Jamaica, me I tell you, say, anybody not have a heart? Me I tell you, as much as me come on social media and cuss and say, yo, Jamaican people no want to deserve it, me not stop saying it, me still feel no pain, but no want to deserve it because, yo, no wicked against each other. You understand? No wicked against each other. And more time me we come on social media and give my real opinion of things what me feel. And mile 3 point could be at risk too. You say me I deal with people, there's no freedom of speech. You say me I deal with, and the government of Jamaica is like, people feel say, yo, this man is so good and this man is doing all his best. Yes, me not say Andrew Holness not try, but he more fix. Sorry people, he more fix and help people. We vote for them. That's what Labour Right Party always do. I mean, I tell them, say, even in a crisis like this, when everybody down there. So if I see one video where them a drive like a police vehicle, I want to chuck a kiss out food or somebody go down there. The people them a drive. I don't know if a police vehicle or what the fuck. But the kid people them a take the food out of the van. I want like a girl must jump up and grab one buckle case of soda or water. I say, don't jump and drop. No, these people can't hurt themselves. Only Africa. Me also see them thing in a movie. Haiti and them thing there. So me I deal with, and as me said before in my video, me feel say God spite Jamaica. No for no idiot and we ungodly and don't believe in a God at all about man made. That's why God saying my bring sign and wonders for in our last days, right? Remember saying, every storm used to turn from Jamaica. As if I even 1 minute, it turned from Jamaica, mash up Haiti, mash up Cuba. Because back in the days where, Cuban President Castro, everybody used to say, yo, my bad leader or whatsoever, and wicked or whatsoever. You know, say Haiti, them always say Haiti deal with voodoo or whatsoever, over whatsoever they want to call it. And that's my people. But in the same time, God also pardon Jamaica because I'm enough Jamaica, enough Christian home there Jamaica. But right now, the way how we grew up with kids them and thing, we turn them away from God. You understand? We kids them like they don't go to Sunday school. Right now, enough of them opinion not even know a Bible verse. You understand? So everybody just grow ungodly, and then now the leader them will do better. Them now do better for. I don't even think no devotion keep a school again like he used to. We have to go to devotion, we have to say Bible verse, we have to do this, we have to take part in a church no matter what, you understand? And then now as me I say, it's a crisis like this where people supposed to show love to each other, because a lot of countries show us love and we not show each other love. We don't see that. We not show our own self the love where we show each other every time, all in a crisis like this. Like, you know, me see all the police in my drive with the food go a station. For police carry food go a station, I don't know them are gonna lock off what them want and pick out the best and do this and do that. Give the food to the poor people. No found no policeman who living on no big house. Someone who house may damage, yes, someone who may not feel the storm, someone who may alright, someone who may not alright, see away. But yo, everybody we get where they get, people out there not sleep nowhere. You understand? The place them where they say them have for shelter, mash up. You understand? The government take up them the things in their hand and say, yo, them secure the wharf, check the camera, them clean, or you know, fire people where did it, because at times every year you hear about, oh, you're sending things and they missing a wharf and thing. So me I did people and people scared. A lot of people scared to send things to Jamaica. You understand? If I even right now, from way back, not even right now, but from way back when, a lot of people scared to send things to Jamaica because they know certain things are going to miss in them away till a person go down, or you know, a person can carry whatsoever in them hand luggage. That's what I did with people. And in a time like this, when the wharf or the airport where things are come through, most people at town, good me people for St. Elizabeth and Westmoreland and them places, this storm mash up. You understand? Not said town will get like a shake up in a way, but them kind of good. And so me I deal with Clarendon, them place there. Good Mandeville, Manchester, them places. So me I deal with people, so them people they need it more than uno. So uno can't have the heart to know say, yo, things that got through for people in Jamaica get back on them feet and the whole Jamaica can up and running again and everybody nice. Like some people is just for themselves, just like the politician them. Understand? Or the politician in my head, some more time people would as even look on you and say, yo, if them a do it, why make we can't do it too? You see me I deal with, you see people them a drive and a give food and people have to run and a take food off of van people. When you hear Angel them talk about how people are stretch out their hand for food and them thing there. You see me I deal with baby outside asleep in a car with tarpaulin cover up over it. People them things they bring tears to my eyes. Me never know someone I live to see them things, but yo, are the signs of time. It's the signs of time, believe it or not. I may not be a Christian now, but I used to be a Christian. You understand? Trust me, it's the sign of time, and I believe in a God. All who don't want to believe in a God, no can see and believe in a God. But trust me, these are the last days when I tell them nation against nation, and if you know anyhow, the government of Jamaica now straighten up them game and do the thing the real way. Trust me, people. I'm not ever gonna say it because I say it in a video already, but Jamaican people gonna just hope and pray for the best. And all of them people that we are come down, they come help, you know, love them and respect them. Love them and respect them. Condolence again goes out to the father and daughter that losing 3 pints and try to help Jamaican people. Nothing more than me feel say they overweight the plane. They gonna overweight the plane. Just because help, you know. Uno down there so wicked. Remember says the next nation different. It's a white man and a white and a daughter. You understand? I fly them plane come to Jamaica. They don't get no pay for it, you know. And them have their money. You understand? But because of their kind heart, probably they come to Jamaica for a vacation and somebody treat them good before, you know. Probably somebody Jamaican used to work for them and then get some familiarized with used to Jamaican and them thing there and just say, yo, I love the country, I love the people, them, you know, them just like show the love or give back the love. You understand? Enough of them love Jamaica and reggae music. You understand? Enough of them know Jamaican culture even more than we. I say me I deal with my people. I have to see that man and him daughter just lose them 3 pints. Some people, trust me, that really break my heart. And not even that. I don't know if Mr. Prime Minister talk about it, but me not saying not talk about it, but me not hear him talk about it. And Daryl Vaz not talk about it until when he come out a chat about Buju did he? I don't know, but yes, he did talk. Say the plane was not this. Say the plane never have no something and that have come at Jamaica, and then now you hear say yo the plane come at Jamaica before. You understand? Say plane never, something I don't want to tell no lie on them, but in this says Daryl Vaz him same one. I thinking more one day did come say something about it. Hypocritical criminal. Me say yo someone who just sick me stomach more time. You see the one when you warming and the frag mouth one of him? Yeah. Yo, trust me. People, them man, they are just bullying at the House of Parliament and me. Yo, me not like a bully, bro. Me not like a bully. Anybody if you try bully me, brother, you better you talk me in my mouth more than bully me, brother. Me not like bully. Don't come try bully me. And that me soon not bully people. If look at Andrew Holness come up, but him not afraid of criticism, but when him talk, people well scared of him. Eh? But look fire. Better not make a lot of people are suffer in Jamaica. A lot. Me not did it, I tell them, so when I watch the video them sometimes it break me down, it hurt my heart. Really hurt my heart, my people. And if you see how the people them still a thief from it's just like taking candy from a baby. Old people down there homeless. And now right now you know what I'm saying, enough people that ever look at the tragedy of really what happened, and enough people who been 3 pints down there, you know. Homeless people, what you would have say mad people. What happened to you mad people where you used to see one madman up there named Tom or John or whatever. You know people that check on them man if you ever see them back after a storm or before, you know. Right now they not ever come back. I see one girl come off, one girl was saying they walk for a ship and she said she gonna make her walk people, young girl. And she go somewhere almost Westmal, and her mother was on social media. And this girl go make her walk in her community and I look on the damage of what going on. People girl just come in and say, oh, she don't feel good. And she pass. It's so sad to people, and when you look on it, a heart attack. To me.
I know there's a lot of talk about government getting money and not using it, and we have to be so careful that these kinds of careless talk. Now, for the people, Mr. Speaker, I'm about to say something, and I just want to be clear. For the people who are saying it, and gaining influence on persons who don't understand, it is dangerous. Because you know, there is a public that believes that somehow we sit here and we are trying to somehow take away money that has come for the relief of the people. Let me say this clearly, Mr. Speaker. It would be morally reprehensible for anyone to be using any government resources in any way that has been given or borrowed for relief or any other action to mitigate the damage of this hurricane for any personal or private gain. And if there is any such thing happening, I don't have to wait for any other entity to ferret it out or find it. I will find it myself.
I own my come out again, and once again, when you can't beat me, so I'm gonna care who want vex. I watched the 7-hour meeting that took place in Parliament, so let's talk about it. JPS is claiming that Customs is delaying the release of items and equipment that they need to help in the restoration efforts. So the same Customs that's holding on to my barrels and my pallet them when we send down the other day is apparently holding on to JPS equipment. Flow and Digicel are reporting restoration numbers, but there is some discrepancy as to which poles belong to which provider. Another good point Ms. Burchell brought up was the fact that all the updates and data that we're receiving from JPS Water Commission, Flow, Digicel, all the numbers are self-reported. So are there any safeguards in place to make sure that outside parties can assess these numbers and levels of restoration themselves to make sure that, you know, these companies are operating within a certain level of transparency? Both companies are denying ownership of several poles that are down, meaning we don't know which is which and whose is whose. They said they've begun using temporary microwave links to restore communications in some areas. They claim restoration is progressing, but also admitted that only 66% of inter-utility coordination is happening, meaning JPS, Flow, Digicel, and the National Water Commission are not coordinating properly with each other. The government is also now dipping into the K-Factor funds. This is customer-funded money meant for long-term upgrades that is now being used for emergency restoration. So on the one hand, they're saying that restoration is in progress, even though their estimated time to have light and water back to the rural parishes is late February. But at the same time, you're saying you're being held up by customs clearance. Mind you, the money that we've raised still has not been touched, but yet still they're dipping into all these funds. They've admitted to wanting to use taxpayer money to buy more generators, and now you're dipping into the K-Factor fund, and donated money still has not been touched. MP Burchell, she brought up reports that she's been getting out of her constituency and surrounding parishes about estimated bills that her customers have been receiving, even though they've been without light and water for a period of time. First of all, this question got deferred to about 2 to 3 people before we even got an answer. But they are stating that they will prorate the days that you did have active light and water out of your estimated balance. And the estimated balance is usually gathered based on the past 3 months of usage. And according to the OUR, they don't have the authority to tell JPS when they need to be distributing refunds for anyone that was improperly charged. The OUR was asked if they have the requisite expertise to properly assess the figures that are being reported by JPS, and he said he doesn't know, but if they don't have the expertise, they will outsource them. There are still discrepancies regarding where JPS is going to raise the remaining funds that they need to have the restoration done by February, as they say. But if we don't know where we're going to get the rest of the funds, how can we be so sure that you'll have the restoration done by February? Cedric Wilson was asked if he's aware of the loan terms for the $150 million that was given to JPS, and he said no. He was asked if JPS was given a timeline to raise the rest of funds. He also said no. And rightfully so, he was asked if the rest of funds aren't raised, are we still on track for restoration by February? And the answer is no. Mr. Wilson was also asked that in the event that JPS cannot hold up their end of the bargain, what is the punishment per se for that breach of contract? And there is none. There's also only $5 million left in the emergency disaster fund because $45 million of it was given to JPS, and they would have given them more, but they didn't want to leave it empty. So a lot more was said, and I'll talk about it if you guys want me to, but this video is getting pretty long, so bye.
Comrades were bashing Dr. Andrew Holness and Mr. Samuda about going to COP30 in South Africa the other day. Very upset they were, saying, hey, Melissa just happened. Why is the government leaving Jamaica? They should be here. You show up. This is what you do. You show up at the table and you negotiate and you fight for your country at one of the biggest gatherings surrounding climate change, and you get climate financing. This is exactly why our government showed up at the table. Jamaica secures US $90 million in climate financing at COP30, Samuda. Well done.
Breaking news, breaking news, breaking news. People, when you see what I want, Babs going to get the Prime Ministership, you know. Babs going to get the Prime Minister position. You see, the Andrew Holness step down Monday. You see the next day, Babs going to go to the seat. Yeah, Babs going to go to the seat. Yeah, Babs going to go to the seat, people. Babs going to go to the seat. Yes, people, Babs Green are going to the seat. Yeah, that murderer are going to the seat. Eh? To go rule Jamaica, murder Babs Green, it not gonna work. It not gonna work. It not gonna work. Babs Green cannot get the Prime Minister of Jamaica. She cannot get the Prime Minister of Jamaica. It not gonna work. Me not gonna feel pleased with this. No, it not gonna work. Murderer Babs Green who murder so much people. Blood upon our shoulder. Jamaican people, we need to come together, yeah, and stop this. And stop this thing here because Babs Green, I get the Prime Minister of Jamaica after the 8th. Because Andrew Holness will no longer be in office. Yes. Babs Green, I get the Prime Minister after December the 8th. So people, we need to stop this. We need to stop this like now.
Persons might be wondering, why is it that Chief Currie did not take up the phone and call Dr. Andrew Holness, our Prime Minister? It is all politics. Not PNP or JLP politics, but politics, right? Two sides to the coin. The first side, it is out there. People are now in range, especially persons who support the Maroon community. If Dr. Andrew Holness should use the military and go in and construct homes for Jamaicans, because they are Jamaicans. And you also have persons in there who voted for the government, who did not vote, and persons who voted for the opposition, but they are Jamaicans. You would hear that the Prime Minister is a dictator and that he's using the JDF to overpower the Maroons. But let me ask you a question, Mr. Richard Currie. What are you guys hiding up there? Why you feel so uncomfortable for the military to come in and construct homes for your people? It is not like the military is coming up there to build a base. It is not like the military is coming up there to live. They're coming up there to build homes for Jamaicans. So what are you hiding? What are you so uncomfortable about? You would have to tell the people of Jamaica so that we can better understand your position. 2. If the Prime Minister should comply, Mr. Richard Currie now would feel so emboldened, empowered, that he, Richard Currie, can send directives to the Prime Minister of Jamaica. It would start out with the military. Hey, we don't want no military down here. What next, Mr. Currie? We don't want no JCF because we are creating our own police force down there. Second, we don't want any government agencies. We don't want any government officials. A matter of fact, no Jamaican, other Jamaican can travel through Maroon town unless they're verified by a Maroon passport or Maroon commission. No other Jamaican can come and live within this space. Like, what next? And then the Prime Minister would come off as a weak leader that he is being dictated to by Mr. Currie. The Prime Minister of Jamaica needs to act in the best interests of Jamaica and the Jamaican people. The Maroon community is at a sovereign place and cannot dictate to the state what they want. While we respect your way of life, your traditions, and your space, overall space, you're not allowed to dictate to the Prime Minister of Jamaica what he cannot do. He was duly elected by the people of Jamaica, and you're a Jamaican. And the space is Jamaica. So, yeah. SAV residents appeal for psychological support amid claims that MP Dwayne Vaz has gone missing. Elections have consequences. The SAV residents had a hard-working member of parliament in the form of George Wright. Some of the things that he did for you guys you have never seen in decades. No PNP member of parliament did any of those things for you all. But you voted him out. You said time come. You voted for time come. And now the time has come where a proven dismal failure in the past was voted back into power. And you expect him to change his stripes? You expect him to reform? A worthless member of parliament is always going to be a worthless member of parliament. And therefore, in the time of need, is going to be absent. And I'm very much sure that Mr. George Wright, now the candidate caretaker for that constituency, is doing far more than the member of parliament. Elections have consequences.
Is in the dance, worries tonight, trouble in Jamaica, Babs Green and you only see it. Breaking news, come here, Jamaica people, come here. Babs Green I take over. I take over now in a parliament. Yeah. Andrew owns a go away, go New York, and give Babs Green the seat. Boy, trouble, worries in the dance, worries tonight. Mighty God. Worries in the dance, worries tonight. Babs Green in the Prime Minister seat. Babs Green. Worries in the dance, worries tonight. Parliament, trouble. Trouble in the parliament. Friends to go with them. Trouble. Whoa. Yo.
Ministry of Agriculture, Fisheries and Mining has embarked on our $3 billion agricultural recovery plan, which is really about feeding Jamaica again. The RADA team has been out there. Our first month of this plan was to do a rapid assessment where we saw that over 70,000 farmers have been impacted and started some distribution. Already we've distributed about 6,500 seeds to over 3,000 farmers and also distributed about 2,000 bags of fertilizer. We are going to intensify that. We have specific programs for our yam farmers, focus on fertilizer, planting material, and also stakes so you can get back out there. We have special programs for greenhouse farmers. We'll be procuring plastic that we will distribute to you and also procuring some frames to help our greenhouses, especially our nurseries, get back up and running. Livestock already, RADA has procured about 100,000 broiler chicks. We're starting distribution this week. You can look out for that. You're wondering what to do, you've been damaged, get in touch with your RADA office, your RADA parish manager. It will take us some time to get to all our farmers, but we have started that process. We look forward to hearing from you, working with you to build Jamaica back, build forward stronger. Lastly, our fishers, we are out there with you. 900 rows of wire already distributed across 5 parishes. We're doing another 2,000 rows starting next week. So step by step, we will get through this together.
My side, me back again, you know. Yeah, man, quick and fast. Why is it that nobody talking about Prime Minister Andrew Holness, aka Jackfruit Nose, went to St. Lucia to interfere with the people them election? Why is it no one talking about it? I am not seeing the Star, the Cleaner, none of these people posting or writing no articles about it. I just trying to understand. Is it that a politics going on down there? Is it that these media personnel, they be getting some of this money that Bro Hag stealing? Are they on the Prime Minister pay list? I'm trying to understand if these people call themselves social media personnel, whatever they may be, if they're on the Prime Minister pay list. Because I don't understand why it's just outside of Jamaica we are seeing these stuff. And the people them in Jamaica are not seeing it. That's why we are the voice, you know, and this why the people them. I don't like when the people them as comrade. You know what I don't like with the comrade them? You don't take nothing for no comrade. Press the like button. Even if you don't like it and you honor your comrade, this is where love go. Love go where it come from. Comrades, everyone on we are Jamaican. Comrade especially. Me I talk to my comrades them especially. 2 things me can expect from my comrade them. Engage in a comment section and like. When you like it, you not take nothing, you know. You see when you like it, you show a bad mind, say watch out, me I go prosper. Every time you like somebody video, it's like you tell yourself, say, me want to receive the same thing. Me want to gain the same like. Me want people just see me video. All if them not speak my language, them just click on the like button. Just like it. And these are the things we need to do as Jamaican. But me really I talk about Bro hog, jackfruit nose, and me see the people them. Uno nah do the right thing, uno on and off like a switch, and me can't understand the comrade them just on and off like a comrade if you not dep on the side, uno dep on the side. My side, if uno dep on my side, uno dep on my side. Me can't take it switchy. Me a loyal boy. You understand? So me can't take it switch, man. Me a talk to me comrade them. If you wanna see video them pan the for you, man, like up the video them, man, and share them up, man. You know, take nothing at all, man. Comrade, man. You know see labor at them a try go and like say them want do it. What do you mean? You know see comrade there, put in the work. Cause when the labor at them over there spread false news and I try put down with Prime Minister and I try put down with party and comrade over here start defend it and hold it up. You know if you promote the comrade, the comrade, support the comrade. You understand? Press the like button. It's not hard. 1 like, 2 like, 3 like, 1,000,000 like. Press it, man. Make it go up, man. What? You don't want to see your comrade brother win? Eh? Is it hard to watch your comrade brother winning by press the like button my side? Like, share, and follow me. I don't come along, no. But we are watch only in a CVM TVJ. Cleaner, Star. I'm watching the whole on here. Like me. Share and follow me. Yeah, I got it for them, you know. I got it for them. I'll zip the whole of them. Me I watch them, you know. Yes, man. Come here, I listen, and me I hear, and me I watch. Like, share, and follow me.
Walk on, people. Walk on. Richard Currie. Let me tell you something. For you to deprive the people them in Maroon town from getting the help that they well needed is a slap in the face. You can't dead for hungry, you know, because matter of fact, you can't dead for hungry because you have people who is funding you and giving you instruction. Yeah? But remember, the decision that you make, it will affect the children in Maroon town. Yeah? And if you know a Maroon, or no independent, one have to depend on the government to do things soon. Go no road, go no water, go no electricity, go no all that everything. What is the difference between the Maroons and the people them where and the other people them who live in the country? There is no different. There is no different. If they up there and now we are not close now and certain, right? Live the life one ancestors used to live. Then mother say yes, it's different. But there is no different up there. Me not even know how you first L.A. Lewis in becoming the Maroon chief. Yeah? Me don't know you first him. And a long time me I hear L.A. Lewis I say yeah about him and you know. A long time me hear L.A. Lewis I say it. And everybody now pay him no mind. But now you name a call up and some boy in the society where well known as faggots. Eh? Listen to me, Richard Currie. You see these rastas, so-called rastas, that is giving you advice. Eh? Let me tell you something, man. Them here, man, they will call themselves rasta. And I rasta them. Yeah? Because rasta believe in peace, love, unity, and believe in good health and all of these things. Them your man we call themselves rasta, we advise you. Eh? Them are name crutches. Them a batty man. Yeah? Them a batty man. And them name pork. Yeah? Them take drugs, hard drugs too. Yeah? And let me tell you something. Them freaky like hell. Them boy you we call themselves rasta. Which rasta I go want to store guns, buy guns to kill off one another? Richard Currie, do better than that. Although we know you were sent.
People, Andrew talk about the ID thing in a parliament. Make me hear this. I can't believe when I hear from Andrew. The man them a walk the line right back. All Isaac Buchanan shock. Listen to this.
We transition to the mainstreaming of the relief effort. Yes, notice we use the term vouchers, both physical or electronic. And in our traditional standard way of giving social support, members, the persons who receive it, are required to have some form of identification. It is the requirement of our government that persons who are receiving benefits from the government have some form of identification. In this phase of the relief, that was not instituted. There was no request or requirement for persons to produce IDs. I am being clear. There was no directive from the government of Jamaica for anyone to produce any form of ID. I am not saying it didn't happen. I have heard things being said. We have not received any formal reports of that, but we were very clear to the agents, including the JDF, including the Ministry of Labour and Social Security. No. Madam Speaker, just to be clear, in doing this, we always have a provision where we enable persons to be properly documented. As is the case with, for example, the Solidarity Program. When persons are applying, if they don't have the requisite identification, we support them in getting the necessary identification and documentation. So yes, we want to support and we do protect the dignity of all Jamaicans, and the dignity of all Jamaicans include that they have some form of identification as required.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. We do have significant ground to cover today. So,
People, yo, you guys just scroll back to the video where I addressed Marv when I addressed Nationwide. Right? Scroll back to that video and listen to what Andrew Holness said October 24th, 2025 about ID and humanitarian aid and relief. And listen to Andrew Holness now, walking it back. Walking it back. Say him never them not give no directive. If you ever see Isaac Buchanan face, Isaac Buchanan is on record saying that him get a mandate to do that. So I like Isaac Buchanan that.
Morning peeps, 8 Bars TV. Alright, so the situation now with the whole ID thing for collect food packages, relief, whatever, right? That Virginia, him did right in a way he did say, right? And based on what the Prime Minister did talk, is that anytime situation like this happen, just to avoid people getting more than what they're supposed to get, you don't normally need ID, yes, for collect. Because when me hear about this whole ID thing for collect food packages, may I say that don't really make no sense. Because we can find ID when people lost basically everything. But there's always context. And the problem me find with that brother here is him not care about context. He really care about theme side when they on. But at the same time I kind of blame the Prime Minister too for something. And I'll get to that, right? No, the context is, yes, people should present ID when lining up for collect packages because that kind of helps eliminate people getting more than one. So I'm watching next video where this brethren saying forward down and he says something about protege them and then go say 3 different places and you have people like, you know, you got the first community, you have people where forward, changing clothes and come back and do all sort of different things to try to get more than one, right? More than once. Also, when they got different community, the same people them repeat. So it was kind of out of control. So these are the reason, based off of experience, the Prime Minister would say ID. But now, you need to expect a disaster like this. So what would happen now is common sense would have tell the MP them or whosoever say the ID thing now go work again. Maybe now have a device somewhere or if they make sure say a lot of people now come and basically fulfill them local quarters are way more than what they're supposed to receive. Because there's a lot more people supposed to get there. Now go get because, you know, people just unfair. Right? The part where the Prime Minister, I blame the Prime Minister, him say basically, him never tell the MP them say, people for present ID. But me I go think common sense say, if this is a protocol, and you would have said this not supposed to change no matter what. Because we have got account for all of the money and everything at the end of the day. Shit. Yeah. An important call come in and me have to take that. So I continue. So as me say, if you go follow the protocol and you say what you say, we are gonna look for abide by it still, you know, as the MPs, you know. You understand? But me think common sense, and this is where the context come in. As I say, the Prime Minister or nobody would know the level of damage what the country really did, you know, what they get. And yeah, based off, well, five star hurricane. Category 5 hurricane, right? Never experienced that yet. So we the plan as a government with the plan say this is how we are gonna do it. Now because of how it went, no ID thing couldn't present again. That would be wickedness. So yes, how where the context come in now. So even if the government did say ID at first, with this, without the Prime Minister tell you say, listen me, we need to roll with the ID thing same way, no matter what. That would have been ludicrous. Right? So what me blame him for is me say him never should have did say yes, me know me this say so because you know the protocol thing based on experience. But me not believe me the need to tell you no. Say no ID based on all the things set. Me not believe me the need to say that. Me don't know if he say that anyway at all. When he change and say yo no ID me know me this say this but all the things said yeah. Would I blame him for that? Would I blame him for that? Because he must say him never did say so in the first place. But he did. So would I blame him for no remember? Or if him purposefully I try to deceive? You not take it any which way you want to take it. But that I won't blame him for, right? Now, with this brethren now, as me say, me understand, you know, theme side. And is if you look for dirt on either side where you're there, more while you now go watch context. You just want to know, say, you put out the information because it goes off with you. Right? The information goes off with you, you know. So, the brethren I need that a lie. But the context to it is, this was told 4 days before. I see people are coming and say, how the Prime Minister didn't know, say, hurricane are go happen 4 days before, so in can say this. Stupid people again. I don't disrespect people on my channel, but stupid people again. The meteorologist would have been more likely know within a week, say, brace on yourself, we are going to get it. So him need to come out and say what him need to say, with this a concern. Right? Him need to come out and say, hey, bam bam, when the relief thing time come, make sure you have an ID because, yeah, him need to look for this. So all of the protocol business, they get thrown out of the window. Just like the money for spend on the hurricane right now, the amount of money we normally spend, because you have a cap where you're supposed to spend yearly. You're not supposed to pass that. And now that I go override because of the severity of the thing. Context go with everything. Context. Right? The PNP not supposed to do the object and say, no, we're not supposed to spend more than 500 billion a year time. I would now go pass it no matter what. That would have look one way. Me just put a figure. I don't know how much it is. For tell you the truth. I don't know how much it is. Right? But if we say, alright, we have to go double the amount then. If a 500. Right? We now go pass this, yes or no. That is something them now go object against. Because what context matters. Context matter. We're not supposed to, but that can change. The law can adjust. Just now for this, and then when this start out, we can close it back. Because it's a matter of emergency. And the same thing with this. It's basically the same thing. The Prime Minister would know, would go without saying, say, alright, the ID thing now go work. But we need to find a way how to make sure say people not repeatedly come back for packages. Which me don't know if him put that out. Don't know. And as me say, and with theme side, would that different from the people that bring stuff and send stuff, right? On the government side, me don't know how much him control that. Don't know how much in control, but we know say whatever out of him hand, people have to try find a way of a sort that out. That not depend him, the government itself. Right? The government part would more likely be the things them where him, not him personally, because as you know say, nobody no see me no bag of hand out nothing. But where the JDF them and so forth bring things to people, hand it out to them, that's supposed to control some way, somehow. This or now, me not believe no whole heap of body run in and I get more than what I forget. Me don't believe. Can go so, but me not see it, me not hear, so that. So, with that said, on the government part, if I look on it, it could work with the government part where you say some form of documentation to make sure say people not repeat. But on the other hand, with the rest of people, where them a bomb rush the thing, and even if they join line, then repeat, them change clothes as I said before, them put on hat, then go on different place and send somebody else within the family, say have a family of 5, I join the line, and I collect for that one family there, and some of them repeat, it's just chaotic, right? But yeah, me just feel as if me do that video to kind of point out that. Because as I say, a lot of time context matters, right? Cool.
Bless the love again. Yeah man, I give you a 3 for 1 this morning because we don't know whether or not I'm gonna see me back again. See? Alright, so plenty of you watching this video might have done or is presently doing a 9 to 5, right? So for those of you who have been chopping the line since you were 14 and 15 years old and never had a 9 to 5 before, let me explain how it works. Whenever you're going into a job, they give you a job description and you also have to sign a contract in order to continue in the job, right? Now, this job description that you get, if you're a chef, of course, it's going to require you to cook. It's going to require you to maybe cut up some things, use knife and all these things. You have to go and go food, you have to go get food and glass permit. If you want to become a police officer, you know, you probably have to go dirt a few guys. You understand? You have to lock up anybody who commit a crime and whatever not is a part of your job description. Likewise, if you're a doctor, you know, you have to go administer medicine, you have to go deal with sick patients, you have to go deal with people who have all different type of disease, we come from the pits of hell, and all of that is a part of your job description, you understand? And you sign a contract to say, I'm going to honor all of these description that you have given to me in writing, and you sign to it. You know who else has that? Huh? Politicians. So therefore your prime minister, MPs, everybody, every single one of them, they have a job description. And I'm assuming that there's some form of contract them have to sign in such a high office in order to assume that role. Right? So let me say something now. Whenever these people sign these agreements and saying that, yes, this is what we're going to do. And I've never seen one before. Let me just make that disclaimer. But I am willing to wager that in these job description that these MPs get, they agreed that, yes, I'm going to maintain this constituency. How do you maintain a constituency? I'm assuming that ensure the roads are properly in driving condition, ensure the schools are in proper order, ensure your healthcare facility in that constituency is in good running order and all of that. All of these things. And if they claim that they can't do anything about it, they have a hierarchy where you have to go to and tell them, say, yo, this is going this or that is going this. So anyway you take it, somebody in the political hierarchy is not honoring their obligations as it was written in their job description. Why we have so much bad with a jive pan? Explain that to me. Mr. Man, we sign a contract. When you never sign contract, say you're not going to maintain the country. Eh? Tell me why. I'm watching a video this morning, and I'm not sure if that man's a politician, but I'm sure I have seen him before. I think he's a doctor. Yeah, man, he's a doctor, man. He have some popular doctor. Yes, I remember who he is now. He's a doctor. Why is that man saying that the KPH hospital have mole and very important sections of the hospital are going to have to be closed because mole at the hospital? And he said it. People are going to die. People are going to die. Because I'm not going to get to reach this in time. Because it's taken over by moles. This is what I'm talking about. How can you be talking about the $1 billion for content creation while you have these things that are at hand? Why are these things happening? Don't think that I don't know that some things are beyond the control of the government. Natural disasters and all of that, they're beyond the control of the government. But what you know though, how do you react? How do you react to these things? You understand? you took a deal with the people of Jamaica. And when they took the deal, you basically said to the people of Jamaica, yes, put me in power, me and my team. We are going to move this country forward. But when we're not reaching there, we're not move nothing forward. And I do think that it's sad that we are celebrating the reduction in crime, the reduction in murder, when crime stays so a whole heap of people that for murder for 1 year. You know? It's sad that we are at a state where thousands of people can get murdered and we are celebrating it as a win. That is sad. You understand? And I do understand people are going to always get dirt. Because the Bible tell you, he that sheddeth man blood, his blood shall also be shedded by mankind. You understand what I deal with? So does this thing there. But you guys made a deal with the people of Jamaica and said that I am the man to run the country. Okay, sir, here is your job description. So you're responsible for healthcare, you're responsible for education, you're responsible for the roads, you're responsible for security. But the healthcare systems are shit, the education system is failing, the police forces are corrupt, the people are supposed to serve and protect we. And there's so many, the roads are crap. The roads are crap. And then we get this bag of ticket for them road that when I go down a ticket with a tire, when I see them road, the man have a tire. You have to help me make this make sense in a virgin. You have to help me make this make sense in a. You understand me? You understand me? You made a deal. If you go in any institution, any establishment right now, go look at job, them are going to tell you, say, listen, all right, me at want to turn on fireman. So you have to go out some fire and you have to go rescue some people, you have to go in and smoke. It's very risky building, you drop down pan and kill you still in the lion. You still want to do it? Yeah man, I can't do it man. But when you reach the place where the fire burn and they pick them in the facility, say, I'm not going there so because I don't want to go burn up in a fire. How are you honoring your obligations? That's all I'm saying. Honor your obligations. You told the people of Jamaica that you're going to be able to get them on a certain level. A population of what? 3.8 million people? And you can't control crime. And you can't have proper healthcare systems. And I'm not saying that we are the worst, no. But we could be better, man. Could be way better. That's how I'm come about. You know? And an agreement, man, when you make for taking millions of dollars put in a pocket a month time. When you can't pay salary. You know? Yeah, while I give people $16,000 a week. That's a blatant slap in the face, you know, man. It's better than to just walk and tell everybody at Jamaica, say, yo, what your face, let me give you a hard box, or semi cars. Yeah, man. They would have feel better, you know. But the 16 grand is a slap in the face, you know, brother. All right. Let me tell you how I know that. All of you know that the $16,000 is bullshit. I want every single one on where I get millions of dollars. Give up the millions of dollars and try to survive off $16,000 every 2 weeks. 16 and 16, 32, $64,000 a month. Try to survive off $64,000 a month. I don't know if you get that, you know. I don't know if you get that. Because they're public servants. You understand? And according to society, not only Jamaica, if somehow you're not academically advanced, you forget lower wage than everybody else because a person cleaning the office is more important than the person who is filing the cabinet. A person sending emails or doing this and doing that is more important than the man who pick up the garbage. We have to come out of the mindset, the budget. Everybody makes society work. The garbage collector is this as important. Make your man them tap to come collect garbage for 3 months and see how much I on the ball. Make a taxi driver them stop work for 3 months and see how we get to the locations. Everybody makes up society. You understand? So no long for nobody and nobody is more than nobody. You understand? It should be the same thing with wages. The wages them for better, man. The wages them for better, man. You understand? And the thing is, job opportunities are here. Nobody feel like job short, you know. Job, they are bountiful, you know. Nothing, but I don't want to believe it, you know. There's a lot of jobs here. But you know what the problem is? Problem is the pay. Most man prefer to go chop your line. That man pay them $16,000 a week and then treat them like one little boy. And them employees, yeah. The employers there, my bad. These employers, they are so disrespectful. Like them literally employ people for disrespect them. You understand? So all I'm saying is that, Anna, you guys honor your agreement. You made a deal with us and say, we can see what we are going to get rid of crime. That is the ultimate goal. We are going to get rid of crime. We are going to minimize corruption, because you're not going to ever get rid of corruption. We are going to minimize corruption. We are going to maximize healthcare. We are going to maximize the educational system. We are going to make sure so you have good road for drive. And that don't tell we no dread. And then you turn around now and slap in our face. That's a blatant betrayal. And then you expect people to trust you. And then you come now after 5 years at about, me I go do this and me I go do that. So let me ask you a question. All of these plans that you have for the next 5 years going forward, and when you discover this, you want to do them there. Why didn't you do all of those while you were in power? Me not talk to no one individual. Both are no. Why when your party was in power, you never institute these things? Why you wait until now, until politics have come up? And then you expect people for nothing so now general and liar. Honor the agreement that you made with the people of Jamaica. That's all I'm saying. The agreement of roads, the agreement of proper food to win because you know, say, people under 18-year-old cannot smoke a cigarette. But they can drink all type of soda. They can have all type of junk food. And it's perfectly fine. Yeah? Just still they can smoke a cigarette and they can drink liquor till them are 18-year-old. But when you give them all the sitting, we give them the same sickness where the cigarette can give you. Yeah? So no star, no sickening man. No do better man, because when they can do better, no one are doing it, and educated people, you know, all I know one are do. Just honor the agreement, man. Honor the job description under the contract one sign for uplift the country. You understand what I deal with? Yeah man, I just that me I say man, that's all. Every job has a job description. Every work where you get it has a job description what they give you. Same thing applies in politics, man. You see me, them just now do it. You see me? Yeah man, them just give people handout and capture them vote. You come here, why? I don't know. People, who no wake up here, man. That's all me I say. And who know you're not power bridging, you need to do better dread. You understand? Deal with the people properly. You see me? Yeah man. Even if you not slice a little thing, bridging, make sure it's alright before you slice that thing. Enough there if you want to slice, you know, and we still good enough. Whole heap enough, because Jamaica not poor enough. It's just a trick that we want to tell the people. We can't do it. We're a third world country. We're not a third world country. We're in a third world country because you guys are not doing what you're supposed to do. So you use a shortage of funds as a means of excuse. Give thanks every time and bless your love. I love man, but you know for the better.
What's up, amazing and beautiful soul. So it's a beautiful Saturday, and guys, I hope you're doing well. And in today's video, of course, it's all about Jamaican politics. What's happening there? Of course, at the moment, there is recovery that is ongoing, and the government has always been updating the world and the people of Jamaica, because of course people are worried, people are concerned. They're like, how are Jamaicans faring on? And it's through such kind of videos that we have here that we get to know what Jamaicans are saying, what Jamaicans are going through, and their opinion. Are they appreciating what the government is doing? Are they not appreciating? And what's the plan? So the Prime Minister has come out and clarified about the use of government resources, and he has actually warned everybody that has been employed by the government in whichever capacity that you should never ever be found using government resources for your own good or for private use, personal use. I mean, if he just gets to hear anything about that, he will personally look for you. He will personally look for where the funds have gotten lost to, and he will be able to bring it back. I don't know what you say about that, but that was his announcement, his clarification. And for me, I was like, that is it. That is it. Because that shows that you really care for your people. And whatever is happening now is assurance. That's what the people of Jamaica needs: assurance, care, that you really care for them. And by the Prime Minister coming out and being like, I want to protect the resources. And in this particular term, when we talk about the resources, it's basically the relief funds. Remember, so many people have been complaining since day one about the relief funds that have been donated by so many people, so many nations, and even recently when they went to South Africa, they were also given some money, and that was for climate use. Anyway, my good people, that was this clarification. I don't know what you think about the whole situation. And again, guys, so there has always been complaints of the customs delay of equipment, delay of goods, delay of items in the customs, because at this point there are so many. The quantity. The moment Jamaica was hit by Hurricane Melissa, everybody wanted to chip in. Everybody wanted to support and help Jamaica. So what has happened now is that there are so many items in the customs that needs to be cleared. And guess what? When it comes to restoration of electricity in Jamaica, it is actually slowing down. Why? It's because the equipments are also part of the items that are in the customs that need to be cleared and then be released to the people. And I don't know, because I believe that if you are JPS is the government, right? It's government owned, I believe so. And if it's not government owned, at least the government has a bigger share. So in short, it's government owned. So if the equipments that are to be used in the restoration of electricity in Jamaica are in the customs, then why should the government use their power to go and get the items and be given to JPS so that they can easily restore electricity? I think that should have been the case, right? So all the ministries in Jamaica, they have been given money to help in the restoration and recovery of what Jamaicans have lost. And one of them, of course, it's the Ministry of Agriculture, who have been given 3 billion to support to support Jamaican farmers, to support the Jamaican people, so that they can come back to their feet. So when the hurricane came in, so many people, the farmers actually are the backbone of the economy of Jamaica, and they literally lost everything. So by the government giving them 3 billion Jamaican dollars, it's a massive support to them. And of course, on that, it's a very big plus. And we say thank you to them, because as much as the people are complaining, the government is trying at the same time, right? So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your presence. I'll see you in the next one, right?